Global Education Media presents Education Report on TV, the television program that promotes educational events and activities across the country for parents, students, practitioners in educational fields across categories, corporate organizations with products and services that appeal to the youths, government officials, particularly those saddled with the responsibility of managing education, and the general public. It also covers programs and activities in the educational sector, such as awards and opening ceremonies, school inter-house sports, collaborative engagement with NGOs, as well as corporate organizations, plus vocational and technical education, institution for people with special education needs, individual contribution towards the growth and development of education while celebrating success in the educational sector at all levels. For sponsorship and advert placement, please contact 0803-323-2771 or 0812-120-1359. Education Report on TV, promoting excellence in education on television nationwide.
For 15 years old Olabanji Edu, winning this year's edition of the Lagos State Spelling Bee competition and emerging as the state's one-day governor is indeed a dream come true. As part of the activities lined up to make his tenure a fulfilling one, the one-day governor, a student of Army Children's Senior Secondary School in Onigbongo LCDA, alongside his cabinet, paid a courtesy visit to the State House in Marina. There they were warmly received by the First Lady of Lagos State, Dame Abimbola Fashola. Thereafter, the one-day governor with his cabinet visited Dufil Prima Foods PLC, makers of Indomie instant noodles. In his address of welcome, the head of public relations and events, Mr. Ashiwaju Temitope, stated that the organization will continue to contribute to the growth of education as part of the organization's corporate social responsibilities.
Lagos State government is a government that is very responsible, and most especially in terms of education, and they have been doing this in the past, and we just felt it's an avenue for us as a socially responsible company to support the executive governor and the government of Lagos State in terms of education. Not only education, but all the programs by the state government that will elevate the well-being of people of the state, that we will continue to support.
Responding, Olabanji Edu gave kudos to Dufil Prima Foods PLC, makers of Indomie instant noodles, for the support given to the nation's education system.
As we enjoy your partnership on the support and finance of the program, we equally enjoy your projects in our homes. No doubt, your organization has been contributing greatly to the academic development in the state, and I'm looking forward to seeing more fruitful collaborations with the state that will lead to academic performance in the students of the state, and it will make them perform better in their academics.
Members of the press who were also present were given an opportunity to ask questions.
What would you want to be now that you've been in government house for a day? Would you still want to be what you are dreamed to be before you get to it?
I would like to be the governor of Lagos State, and I am happy and delighted because this has really taught me that we need to be hardworking and be focused, because as you all know, a brighter, rewarding future awaits an hardworking student.
It was indeed a busy day for the one-day governor and his cabinet, as they also paid a courtesy visit to the Special Correctional Center for Boys, Oregu. They were warmly received by the Permanent Secretary, Office of the Youth, Sports and Social Development, Dr. Adeshenu Oshinyimika.
In consonance with the aspiration of the state government, the resultant effect of this center on the society is that it has helped to reduce the menace of street children, area boys, despite the daily influx of children into the state for basically commerce means. Thousands of worlds have been resocialized and integrated into the society. Some of the released worlds are now graduates and successful artisans. In the same vein, a lot of words that are picked up from the streets have been reunited with their parents or guardians.
I want to use the medium to remind you that where you are coming from is immaterial. Where you are now is less important. But where you are going to matters a lot, and that is determined by your future and preparation. So, forget your early past, shun today's obstacles, grab your shiny tomorrow. If I can make it, you can also make it through hard work. Thank you.
Another organization visited by the one-day governor was Friesland Campina Wamco Nigeria PLC, makers of pig milk.
We do a lot of corporate social responsibility across Nigeria, also inclusive of Lagos State. For us, education is very crucial, and that's why we also adopt public secondary schools across Nigeria.
I want to appreciate your collaborations with the Lagos State government, especially on the spelling bee program. You have really supported the program, and you have made the program, you have made the 2014 edition to the city.
From Wamco Nigeria PLC, they also paid a visit to Radio Lagos Eko FM, Traffic Radio and Lagos Television. At Lagos Television, they were received by the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Adekunle Ajanoku.
Happy to identify with you. I wish you well as you move from LTV8 to the next port of call. I wish you success in life, both you and Deputy and our ever brilliant commissioners for today.
I would like to commend your entire media for the publicity and coverage given to the spelling bee competition. You are part of the achievement of the program, and I believe with your continuous support, more achievements will be realized.
As the one-day governor, Olabanji Edun, and his cabinet also had an opportunity of attending the Lagos State Executive meeting. At the meeting, the one-day governor appreciated Governor Babatunde Fashola for leaving no stone unturned in ensuring that education in Lagos State reaches a greater height. He also urged students in Lagos State to be good ambassadors of the state.
I would implore all the youth of the state and the students to be focused and be good ambassadors of the state, as we are the leaders of tomorrow. And as you all know, a brighter, rewarding future awaits an hardworking students. And I also want to thank the Excellency, Mr. Babatunde Fashola for this rare opportunity given me and the members of my cabinet and the past 20 governors. Thank you, sir. Finally, I'm looking forward to seeing the Lagos State of my dream to continue to be crime-free, politically stable, socially acceptable, jobs for the teeming population and the youth, provision of health care, adequate security, and so on. Thank you. This is our city, state of excellence, blessed with resources.
Governor Fashola described the emergence of Edun as the one-day governor as an indication that there were still great possibilities in the state's public education system.
These children continue to do us proud that at least the efforts we make are yielding results. So it's not just the one-day governor that we celebrate. We celebrate Master David, a national champion in the NNPC science competition. We celebrate James Isa, a national champion in the physics competition, tested against children from other parts of Nigeria. And the story of the success of children from this state's educational system inspires us to stay focused on the course that we have pursued. It is a course of success which will mature in the fullness of time. Congratulate all your colleagues. We're very proud of you. We're very proud of your teachers. And I hope that this experience and all what you have seen today, walking around the government, going to private organizations, will deepen your education.
General public is hereby notified that registration of children for admission into Nursery 1, Primary 1 in September 2014 will commence in all the divisions of Lagos State from Tuesday, the 27th of May 2014. The minimum registration age for Primary 1 is 6 years, while the minimum registration age into Nursery 1 is 3 years. Application forms for registration can be obtained from the head teachers of all public nursery and primary schools in Lagos State. Parents and guardians should register in the schools nearest their homes. Completed application forms must be accompanied by 3 passport-sized photographs of the child and the child's birth certificate. To the head teachers of the schools from where the forms were obtained, parents are advised to register at only one center. Registration is free. Affected children must be brought along to the registration centers. For more information, please call 080-2466-1427 or 081-5068-0934 or visit the nearest public primary school in the state. Announcer, Mrs. Bola Daudu, the Executive Chairman, State Universal Basic Education Board.
Please, parents, guardians, don't hesitate and don't debar any child. They must not be used for child labor. Take them out to any center of your choice nearest your home and make sure that these children are registered. It is free and it is compulsory.
Other places visited was the Office of the Head of Service, the Ministry of Education, and the Nigerian Army Cantonment 9th Brigade Garrison.
What we do is to ensure that as much as possible the needs of our staff can be met and we can provide a workforce that is at least happy to do their job, that is proactive, that is also reformed enough by way of service delivery to the public.
I want to commend the head of service for the wonderful work she's been doing in office and her commitment towards the development of the Lagos State Public Service. The welfare of workers in the state has been on high priority, and I have never had the non-payment of salaries since our assumption in office. For this, I give you kudos.
gone wrong today, and that will make you more determined to work harder, to achieve more success, and the sky was just going to be a stepping stone for you. You will go beyond the moon. Yeah. The one-day governor for today, the key person for today, the celebrant of today, has a cash gift of 250,000. 150,000 has been saved in the bank for him, and 100,000 can be given to him today. I want to also say that apart from this, the ministry has other gifts for him, and they are also the ones in the secondary category also enjoys scholarship, free scholarship throughout the university.
I must say kudos to the ministry for the great works they've been doing, because they made me who I am today. And I want to also say a very big thank you for interesting and healthy competitions they organize in the state as part of their contributions to the development of education in the state. This is my constituency, and sincerely speaking, I have not known a better ministry than the Ministry of Education.
Your parents will be one of the most happiest people on earth in seeing their children, their child being the governor of Lagos State. So I want to really appreciate the parents and the teachers for what they've done for making you to emerge as the governor of Lagos State. Be that as it may, we want to say we are happy to have you in our midst. Thank you, His Excellency.
Since your assumption in office, there have been provision of adequate security and there have been security of lives and properties in the states. There have been no reports of pandemonium, no report of chaos, no report of destruction of property, and no report of theft. And thank you, sir, as you continue to protect the state.
A visit to his school, Army Children's Senior High School, Ikeja Cantonment, was the climax of the day's activities. There, he was received by the principal, Mrs. Grace Adepeju Akonde, and his schoolmates.
Our Excellency and my mommy who is here, the TG Permanent Secretary, in person of Mrs. Oshifeso. You are welcome, ma. And LUC Executive, thank you for coming. I hope with this achievement, we shall all work harder, won't we? Congratulations and continue to work hard. I wish you all the best.
I want to use this medium as the one governor of Lagos State to encourage everybody that we need to aim high, be focused, and also work hard. It is often said that the sky is the limit, but I want to tell you that the sky is just the starting point. You can make it if you make up your mind and work hard.
In an interview with Education Report on TV, the parents of the one-day governor expressed their joy at the success story of their son.
Today is my happiest day in my life. And what I did not expect, and God did it for me and my family. My boy is a very good boy from day one. Right from the nursery school and the primary school, getting to secondary school. I'm proud of my boy.
The principal and students from Army Children's Senior High School also had this to say.
My message to the state government is that I thank him for putting smiles on the faces of the children and for giving them life, because they feel they have sense of belonging, that they can get to wherever they want. The future is promising for them.
I believe before, I believe strongly again that there is nothing God cannot do. He rewards hard work. We work hard and He crowned our effort with success. I'm happy producing the one-day governor for 2014. I'm really grateful to God. And I still look forward to producing more and more in Lagos State.
I'm so happy today because for a platform like this and for something to happen like this in my school, it's just like, it's something that will boost the morale of other students. So this will encourage other students to do so. And I want to also thank the Lagos State Governor for Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola for his good work.
I'm very happy for Banji because Banji is a cool-headed boy and he wants it, and it's just too much. He's definitely just one of the best in this school because Banji is cool-headed and is loved by everyone. Everybody loves him because it's just too much.
Conclusively, being the one-day governor of Lagos State has taught Olabanji Edu not to rest on his oars, but to remain focused and hardworking, and according to him, he would one day love to be the executive governor of Lagos State. The general public is hereby notified that registration of children for admission into Nursery 1, Primary 1 in September 2014 will commence in all the divisions of Lagos State from Tuesday, the 27th of May 2014. The minimum registration age for Primary 1 is 6 years, while the minimum registration age into Nursery 1 is 3 years. Application forms for registration can be obtained from the head teachers of all public nursery and primary schools in Lagos State. Parents and guardians should register in the schools nearest their homes. Completed application forms must be accompanied by 3 passport-sized photographs of the child and the child's birth certificate. To the head teachers of the schools from where the forms were obtained, parents are advised to register at only one center. Registration is free. Affected children must be brought along to the registration centers. For more information, please call 080-2466-1427 or 081-5068-0934 or visit the nearest public primary school in the state. Announcer Mrs. Bola Daudu, the Executive Chairman, State Universal Basic Education Board.
Please, parents, guardians, don't hesitate and don't debar any child. They must not be used for child labor. Take them out to any center of your choice nearest your home and make sure that these children are registered. It is free and it is compulsory.